Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Specifically, welcome back to Sundermount, which is the top of a giant mountain just outside Kirkwall. We came here because we had a favor to do for Flemeth, but it turns out the favor is more complicated than it appeared to be. We now need to go up to the top of Sundermount. We're not exactly on the top, we're like halfway up, I guess, and do a Dalish ritual. And on the way, we're apparently going to meet someone and bring her along with us. So, without further ado, let's get moving here. Hiking up a mountain, hiking up a mountain. Oh, hey, is that our new friend? That was suspicious.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anathera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Meryl, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
What was that?
Did you hear that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, what's the matter?
You seem awfully nervous.
I've never met a human before. Dalish mothers frighten their children with stories about you, you know. Not you, personally, of course. I'm sure they don't have any tales about you. Or not scary ones, at least. Not that you're not notable enough to have a story. I'll just shut up now.
Don't be so nervous.
You'll have to work harder than that to offend me. My name's Hawke.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
Could be worse.
I miss the cold and the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and Mac.
Hopefully my humor will help break the tension
Your
here.
task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
Alright, tell me about this rite.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
Ah, this is why they need us for this ritual. Dark things. Alright, I'm ready to go.
Let's get this over with.
So, Meryl, will you just be walking with us, or will you be joining the party, or... No one's oh no, she's walking with us. Okay. It took a minute for everyone to come alive there. They fell asleep, I think. And this must be the dark things. Straight up corpses coming out of the ground. Lovely. No match for a party of 5, though. Oh, wait, there's more. Still no match for us.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
What about demons?
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
Wow. What about Templars?
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving. And no one minds having to pick up and move over and over just to protect a few of you. Why would they mind? Once we've picked over a hunting ground, there's no reason to stay. But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
Yet you risk the city's danger.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone. In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
Well, thanks for your help.
I'm glad you decided to pitch in back there.
Oh! Oh, you're welcome. I wasn't sure I'd be much good. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
So, this is awkward. Anyone else think this is awkward? How about we move along? I have made my choice.
Bethany saying what we all
And I
thinking.
will save our clan whatever you think.
Is there a problem?
What's going on here, Meryl?
Nothing. Just ignorance. We should go.
But if you're coming with us, I'd like to know why all of your people don't like you. Might be, you know, important contextual background information. It's like there's a rock slide over
A
here.
landslide blocked the path. There's a cave that should take us to the other side.
Oh good, I love when we have to take an alternate route through a sketchy, scary cave in the side of a mountain, where corpses have been spotted. Alright, let's do this.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
Are you alright?
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelanar isn't known for her patience.
Alright, here is said spooky scary cave, which is actually not too bad because we can actually... We're more like in a ravine, sort of. We can see the sky up through, so that's better. Although, actually, maybe now this is the cave. We were outside for all of 2 seconds. I spoke way too soon. And there's spiders! Oh, I spoke extra too soon. This is bad. Alright, cave full of spiders. Yep, if I had known this is what we had to promise Flemeth, maybe I wouldn't have accepted her help back in the day. Darkspawn might have been better than this, although... Looks like someone was here very recently. We've got a ham. Someone left a ham. They have to be nearby. Hello, old owner of the ham. Are you in here? Can I eat the ham if you're not gonna eat it? Oh, spiders! No, is it your ham? So, this is the most obvious fake door I've ever seen, but I cannot find a way to get behind it. Presumably, that's where the owner of the ham is, because I don't see them anywhere else in here, so we might have to find them later. For now, this way to the mountain graveyard. Alright, so right away we've got a magical barrier here.
I can open the way forward. One moment.
That was a summoning. That takes blood magic. Are you crazy?
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
They don't keep helping.
Sure, demons are very helpful. Right up until they take your mind and turn you into a monster.
Well, yes. But that won't happen. I know how to defend myself. Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights.
Is that why her clan is
In the
mad at her,
days of
maybe?
Arlathan,
They don't agree
the
with her
eldest king
blood
would
magic?
sleep. Uthanara. The endless dream, they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
Why don't they sleep peacefully? What happened? Why do we have to deal with it? Okay, here's the altar, presumably for the ritual. Oh, but it's being guarded by some arcane horrors. Yay! Wow, there's a lot of them. Yeah, no one is sleeping peacefully in this graveyard.
I
Alright,
think it's safe now. Place the amulet on the altar, and I'll begin the rite.
got it.
Harin Amalana Salen. Emma ira au bella Seviranan. Isalahamin Vinanhim Dofilas. In Usanera Narivas.
Oh, look who it is! Hi! Fancy seeing you here.
And here we are.
What is happening?
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
I carried you here?
You were inside that amulet the entire time?
Just a piece. A small piece, but it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan...
Oh, interesting. So remember, she gave us that amulet at a time which was essentially the beginning of Dragon Age Origins. And during Dragon Age Origins, Morrigan killed Flemeth. But she didn't really kill her, did she? Because there was a small piece of her in that amulet. If we have any Harry Potter fans here in the chat, we'll know that Flemeth basically made a Horcrux. Interesting. Interesting. Are you real?
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
What do you mean?
A fragment?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. And even trade, I think.
Very cool. Knowing the actual backstory behind it makes that even cooler. What do you think, Anders?
What are you? A spirit? An abomination? This is no magic I've ever seen.
And you would know of spirits and abominations.
I'm a mage. Of course I know of such things.
Of course. I am a fly in the ointment. I am a whisper in the shadows. I am also an old woman. More than that, you need not know.
So, what now?
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
Must be nice to have wings.
Cheap advice. From a dragon.
We all have our challenges.
We're going to regret bringing her here.
Regret is something I know well. Take care not to cling to it, to hold it so close that it poisons your soul. When the time comes for your regrets, remember me. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are
Flemeth really likes giving advice veiled in cryptic quotes and words of wisdom.
You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Okay, bye. Yep. Bye. Oh, wow. Bye-bye. Now, talk about an epic farewell. Just turn into a dragon and fly away. Alright. So, that's done, and now we need to return the amulet to Keeper Marathari in the Dalish camp. So, back down the mountain, I guess.
Masarana's child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Okay. Guess we made a new friend. Very mysterious friend who we know basically nothing about, but friend all the same. I guess the learning can come later. And now we head back to Kirkwall.
Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
If you think this is bad, you should see where I live.
Oh, Anders.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You're not alone.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Aye. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me?
Hang on, so I completely misunderstood this arrangement. I thought she was coming with us, like, as a party member. But she's actually just moving into the Kirkwall alienage? Why? Why would you want to do that? But okay, yes, I will visit you.
I'd like that, Meryl.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
Alright, well that's that. Okay, so she has joined our party, but she's apparently living in the alienage, so that was a little confusing. How about we put her in the party now, so maybe we can find out a little bit more about her, because at this point she is quite the enigma. So we'll do another dual mage party setup with Bethany and Meryl, and then Abilene as our tank and me as our DPS. Alright, while we are here in the alienage, as you can see, there's a woman right behind us named Ariani, who has a quest marker over her head, so let's say hello.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress, but I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
Can we help this woman? This could be Mother.
Can I help?
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariani. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Where's Fainriel now?
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Are you Dalish?
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
So what exactly happened?
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fainriel still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
Where do I start?
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fainriel is gone, but there are two places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainriel might have sought him out.
Alright, I'll go right now.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
Magic can be a fearful gift.
Your son deserves the best aid learning how to manage it.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared. Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Alright. Guess, we're gonna go try to find her son. I think the first lead we should go after is to find Vincento in the Lowtown Market, because that makes sense that he would go there first. So let's mark as active quest, plus we're already in Lowtown, so we'll walk on over and see if we can find him.
You must really like the Hawke family.
Why do you say that?
You came all the way from Lothering with them, didn't you? And they're not even your clan.
Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravel around?
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
Keeper sounds like she has her hands full. Oh, this is Vincento. Yeah, we've actually... I've seen Vincento's northern merchandise here before, obviously. Didn't know any connection, but yeah, this is the guy.
Greetings, Sarah. You look like a man who'd be interested in the finest that Tivan steel to grace his hand. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
I'm looking for Fainriel.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
Son? I have never had that privilege, Sarah. My poor wife, she's back in Antiva and cannot see me often with my travels.
Please, Sarah. I know you must fear for Fainriel, but we mean him no harm.
Hard to tell in this city who means who harm, no?
Bethany?
Perhaps you can set his mind at ease.
We are no Templars, Sarah. You'll find no better friend to a young, scared mage.
Maldición, you are a mage. I suppose you'd be kind there.
I really like Bethany. She's great. She's honestly like my favorite party member. That sisterly bond.
So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages. A former Templar named Samson.
A Templar?
Why would a Templar help him?
His conscience plagues him, having served the Templars too long. He now helps mages on the run. He stays out of sight during the day. At night, he stays near Darktown. That's the best place to find him.
Alright, well I'm glad we came and talked to Vincento first. Clearly that was the right lead to follow. So I guess now we're headed to Darktown. While we're here in Lowtown, before we actually head to Darktown, we also need to deliver those Grey Warden letters we found to a dead drop near the foundries. So let's head there quickly first. Oh, and it looks like there may be some mercenaries by the dead drop. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or what, but we'll have to take these guys down. Oh wow, there's a lot of them. They literally just appeared out of the walls over there. Great. Bloody up the alley a little bit. Alright, the mercenaries are down. The way to the dead drop is clear.
There's the dead drop. Hopefully the wardens will appreciate this.
Hopefully indeed. Warden letters were returned. Check back at Gamlen's house for word. Okay, they'll probably send us a letter, I guess, if they got them. Okay, we'll stop by Gamlen's house later. I actually haven't checked the mail in a while, so we might have a couple things there, so. For now, though, we will head to Darktown. So I kept saying we had to go to Darktown, but we actually just needed to stay here in Lowtown. We just had to come back at nighttime, so. Here's Samson.
Old Vincento said someone might come sniffing around. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something. I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
Are you Samson?
I'm looking for a retired Templar named Samson.
Retired. Sounds better than a burned-out husk of a Templar begging coins in the choke damp. They don't do anything to keep you, you know. You join the Order, you're free to walk away. But they're the only ones who've got the dust.
What do you mean?
The dust?
Lyrium. An ore the dwarves mine. Magic in its raw form. You need to drink the stuff to face down the magicers. Problem is, if you ever try to stop, just about kills you.
Did Fainriel come to you?
Did you meet the boy?
Afraid so. Blighter was dead broke though, not a silver on him. I helped one mageling for free, and I'll I'll never get paid again.
You abandoned him.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
Oh, lovely. Where is he now?
Please tell me it's not too late to save him.
Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to dockside. You want to go looking? You might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
Great. Why do these plans always work out so perfectly? Alright, let's hurry. To the docks. Alright, here we go. Arthurius's private dock. Hello? Any poor mage kids in here who need rescuing?
Watch your step.
Well, there's lots of bandits to kill. Ow! And traps to set off. One of the biggest criticisms about Dragon Age 2, and you can really see it here, is the fact that they reuse a lot of the locations. If you remember when we came to the docks a couple episodes ago to find some poison for one of Isabella's friends, this was the exact same warehouse. It's the exact same layout that's now being reused for this level, so that's definitely kind of annoying because it's like major deja vu, but that's it.
Not going to happen.
Get a hold of her.
Please, help me. Anyone.
Get the hands! I heard they can't do no spells without hands.
Poor thing. She was so scared and desperate for help, she let in a demon.
That never would have happened if they hadn't backed that poor girl into a corner. Do you think we can find out who she was?
Maybe. Let's see. Also, I don't see a sign of the boy we're looking for. Here we go. Thrask's letter was on the abomination's body. Father, I know the sacrifices you've made to conceal my secret, but I am a child no longer. I cannot burden you my whole life, lest my secret destroy us both. I must live my own life as a woman, and as a mage. It is oddly freeing to write the word. Farewell, Father. I hope one day you make peace between what you have been taught and what you have seen. Oh, interesting. So Thrask's own daughter was an apostate. She ran away. Okay, what do we got in this chest here? Hideaway location map. Perfect. Here we go. This is what he sold. 2 barrels of fish, 3 barrels of rum, 1 male human mage to Danzig in the Undercity. So, I guess we'll be heading there next. The slavers are truly bringing us all around town. We gotta work hard. Alright, so let's leave the docks. Here we are in Darktown, and these look like they might be some slavers. Hi.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Give me Fainreal.
The boy you bought from Captain Rayner. Where is he?
Feisty don't get you a better price. Shut this buck up.
Wow. It is 4 of us against 10 of them. Let's see who wins, shall we? Well, if you put your money on us, it was a good bet, because we won. Although, Meryl is now injured. But, all's well that ends well. Let's loot the slavers' bodies, including the body of Danzig, which has a map to the Wounded Coast.
Some bolt hole in the Wounded Coast.
Man, they are making us literally run all around to find this guy. Sister Plinth's remains? Who's Sister Plinth's? The remains of a missionary sister who sought to bring the chant of light to the dark places of Kirkwall. The Chantry archivists are always looking to catalog their lost on the memorial wall. Well, I guess we'll have to let them know next time we're uptown at the Chantry. For now, though, we have another stop to make, the Wounded Coast. Alright, so here we are at the Wounded Coast, hopefully the last stop on our quest to find poor Fainreal. So let's see if we can find him. What the heck? Spiders?
The danger is past. Are you all right?
No thanks to this lot, can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
What are you talking about?
You can start making sense any time now.
My manners. Javaris Tintop, merchant and investor. I need forward thinkers to help court the Canary. Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
Fools with swords are bad enough, but this?
They offered this to you?
I doubt they were eager to sell.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy. That only their outcast, the Talvashath, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well. But, made me think. Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Talvashath.
The Talvashath. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Dwarves don't already have explosives?
Your people must have something like that already.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous. The chantry controls it topside. The glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
Alright, I'm in it if the coin is good.
Alright, I'll step in for you. For a price.
I'm done bargain hunting. I want it done right. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
Alright then. Well, looks like we just stumbled upon another quest and took out some spiders while we were at it, so we'll add that to the list of things we need to do in the Wounded Coast.
I left my clan when I was a child, to become Marathari's first. I haven't seen my parents in more than 10 years.
I'm so sorry. My father died in the Blight. You must really miss them.
I remember my mother singing to me when I was a little girl and I'd get sick. I think that's what I miss the most. The Keeper has a terrible singing voice.
Poor Meryl. Maybe you'll see them again someday. Oh, up ahead. We've got Talvashath, which, I have to be honest, I don't know the exact definition, but I'm assuming they're like rogue Kunari or something? Maybe we'll find out more. But this is clearly who we're supposed to hunt down. Alright, so here's the Slaver Caverns. We've got some bones outside to let us know it's a super welcoming place to visit. And presumably, this is where we will find the apostate we're looking for. Hello? Anyone home? Whoa, those are big stalactites. We've got spindleweed. We've got minecarts. We've got stairs. And we've got slavers. Whoa. Cool. We killed the slavers and I found this little hidden cave where we've got a dead guy, a barrel, a deep mushroom, but most importantly we have this beautiful glowing ceiling. Oh, this is fun.
Take one more step and the boy dies.
Let's work something out.
Put the sword down. I just want to talk.
You want the boy? Match the offer I have from Tevinter. Undamaged mage flesh, full market price.
I have sovereigns.
Let him go unharmed, and you'll get your blood money.
Done. There are easier slaves to take.
Who are you? Are you working for the Templars?
Your mother sent me.
Huh. Hardly a difference. I can't believe her. My whole life it was all, I'll love you and protect you. Then I have some bad dreams and it's off to the Templars.
I mean, she's probably right.
You belong in the circle of Magi.
Well, I'm not going. I was trying to get to the Dalish. They won't be afraid of my magic.
I mean, will they even let you? It'd be a hard life.
You'd be alone among the Dalish. Even more than a Dalish would be here.
Compared to being held prisoner, or made tranquil, I'll risk being lonely. Look, I know it's different in other kingdoms, but here, no one helps circle mages. Anything the Templars don't like, you get the brand. The Dalish. They've had magic forever. They could teach me. I won't be a danger, I swear.
It will be your humanity that marks you among the people, not your magic. But I think they will take you.
If there was another way, the Circle would know it.
I mean, look, that does sound like a decent backup plan if you know what you're getting into and the fact that you're going to be an outsider. Then sure, why not? Do what you think is best. Go to the Dalish.
You deserve a chance at freedom.
Thank you. I did not. In my wildest dreams, I could not have foreseen this. Thank the creators, you were the one my mother hired to find me. I will forever be in your debt, friend.
Whatever their differences, his mother deserves to know he's alive.
Agreed. I gotta admit though, I said I would pay the slavers, but I was meaning for that to be a bluff. I wanted to pay them and then actually kill them and take my money back. But unfortunately that was not an option, so we just had to pay 5 sovereigns to the slavers, which is kind of an icky taste in my mouth. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, that's that I suppose. Let's get out of here and back to the Wounded Coast.
Did
And now-
Lothering have an alienage?
It wasn't a big enough village to have a wall around it, let alone a place for elves.
Where did the elves live then?
Stables and outbuildings mostly.
I think I like alienages better.
Anyway, before they interrupted me, I was gonna say, before we head back to deliver the news to Mama that her son is alive and well, we need to go find those Kunari we need to kill here.
No further, human. Talvishoth control these passages.
I am more than capable of meeting any threat.
So I see. I expected to warn a caravan, not a well-equipped tracker. The path ahead is littered with my kind. If you are as skilled as you look, it would please me if you killed them.
No stomach for a fight?
Is this Kunari courage?
I am not Kunare.
Well, you're no dwarf.
Kunare are of the Cube. I am Talvishoth. So are the others, but they murder and steal, and I won't. So I warned you. Now I will leave.
Interesting. Why don't you join me to fight them?
If they have offended you so much, help me go after them.
But I am worse.
What?
They don't want to raise their swords for coin, so they murder and steal. They cling to the honor they held under the Cube. My sword means nothing. I will sell it and myself as mercenary. Kunare would say I am worse.
I don't know about that, but okay. I know the Kunari have an interesting way of looking at things. What if I hired you? I already paid money to slavers. I may as well hire myself a mercenary too while we're at it.
If your blade is on the market, I'll pay.
No.
Oh.
You sure you know what mercenary means?
Taking payment to face Talvishoth only proves that I've sold the last of myself. I know what I am. I don't need to belabor it. You have my word of caution, human. Heed it or do not.
Well, that was an interesting interaction. As twisted as their horns is right. But anyway, seems we're in the right spot, so let's go get this done.
On your guard!
These are big boys. Goodness. I really love the updated design that the Kunari have in Dragon Age 2. If you guys remember Sten from Dragon Age Origins, he was a Kunari, but he was basically just like a dark-skinned human. But they've made them much more, I mean, badass for lack of a better word. They have cool horns now. They're much bigger. Looks like the Talvishoth were doing a little bit of light reading. We have here a book about the Orlesian Empire, which I'd like to read. There are many lords and ladies in Val Royeaux, and I mean this literally. Once, the system of noble titles in Orlais was labyrinthine. There were barons and baronesses and baronets and sir barons and a horde of others, each with its own origins and its own nuances of comparison. The Orlesian aristocracy is ancient and much given to competition. All the nobility play the grand game, as it is known, whether they wish to or not. It is a game of reputation and patronage, where moves are made with rumors and scandal is the chief weapon. No gentle game, this. More blood has been drawn as a result of the grand game than any war the Olesians have fought. Of this, I am assured by almost every gentleman here. As far as titles went, everything changed with the coming of Emperor Draken, who established the Orlesian Empire as it exists now, and who created the Chantry. There is no more venerated figure in Orlais. In Val Royeaux, the statue of Draken stands as tall as the statue of Andraste. Draken determined that the grand game was tearing Orlais apart, so he abolished all titles beside his own and Lord and Lady. I am told with some twittering amusement that this action did not end the grand game as Draken had intended. Now the lords and ladies collected unofficial titles rather than official ones, such as the exalted patron of Tassus Clay, or uncle to the champion of Trems. It is a headache to remember such titles, and one winces to think of the poor doorman at the balls who must rattle them off as each guest enters the room. The aristocracy is different from Ferelden in other ways as well. The Orlesians' right to rule stems directly from the Maker. There exists neither the concept of rule by merit, nor the slightest notion of rebellion. If one is not noble, one aspires to be, or at the least aspires to be in the good graces of a noble, and is ever watching for a way to enter the patronage of those better placed in the grand game. And then there are the masks, and the cosmetics. I have not seen so much paint since the kennels at Highever, but that is another story. And here we go. There's a Talvishoth cavern, as if killing all these guys wasn't enough. Guess we're heading in to kill some more.
Done. For better or not, the dwarf will be at the compound.
Alright, so we came into the cave, killed all the Talvisosh, it's hard to say, and Aveline got an epic lion at the end, so all's well that ends well. Alright guys, so we are done here in the Wounded Coast. We can head back to Kirkwall to let everybody know all the good news and all the deeds that have been done and collect our reward. I would also like to mention, we almost have enough money. We're literally at 49 sovereigns. We need 50 sovereigns for our big expedition. So once we turn into these quests, we might have enough money to actually head into the deep roads. But we'll see how everything plays out on the next episode, guys. Hope to see you back then.